of all, thank you all for coming. I'm so happy to have the support of Texas. Was the 5th largest state of our investors. Of course, I picked the city. Selfishly, I picked this city because I want to see my friend Brittany and my family. But, Texas is a big state. So we had a lot of investors, hundreds from all over the state. We had investors from 42 states in 12 countries. So, you're a part of a very special community of people. Again, as you probably know from following everything we've been doing, we raised $1.3 million. We were able to disperse $1,070,000 because of the legal rules around crowdfunding. Like I said, all the states, all this support, it made me and PopCom, made me the first Black woman in the world to raise money in this way at this amount. So we did thank you. And as I continue to say over and over again, it was truly a community effort. As you see here, you all, but it's 2,200 plus people that came together and, ranging from $250 to $10,000, people that never met me before, that just believe in the vision, that believe in my personal mission and passion to empower our community to invest in not just PopCom, but just invest in private equity, get in early on deals. We all know that wealth creation starts with owning things, with equity. So our community being able to get in on something early, whatever that be, that increases our chances of generating wealth, generational wealth. All of us are getting educated, getting good jobs, but that gap is going to continue to be there for those who are really, really, really wealthy and those who are just getting by and got a nice car and a nice house because the investments that you make, the risks that you take. So I just want to thank you all for making this risk and investment in PopCom and, not only fueling my dreams to bring this machine to the market that I've been working on since 2012, but just, again, of a beautiful community of people and like-minded individuals. Next thing, get in the PopCom Facebook group. It's a private investor Facebook group. If you're not already in there, just search it, PopCom Investor. You have everybody there is an investor. You'll get verified. You'll join. But it's not just a place for updates from me. It's a place for you all to get to know each other better from all over the world. Like I said, 12 countries, 42 states. And not just about what we're doing, but chance for you to share what you're working on. Chance for me to share things. I'm going to introduce you to Mike shortly. But other opportunities for you to get involved with things that, again, can generate wealth and support the mission. If you're not already on my PopCom investor email, it goes out once a month. I send it directly to you. Make sure that you're signed up. If you're not, just email us at shareholders@popcom.shop and we'll get you on there. That's where I tell you everything. It's really long. You might not want to read it all, but I believe in full transparency, so it's on there. Also, join our PopCom YouTube. We post a video almost every single week with what we're doing so you can see where your money's going, what work we're doing, and how things are progressing. So you never have to wonder what are they doing. So another update that I have not shared with anybody yet, a couple big things. The machine delivery date, everybody knows the story, if you don't, of the journey that I've been through since 2012 of manufacturing and going through several manufacturers, getting this is our 4th machine getting built. And now in China, we got our CAD files delivered. They're great. We have our manufacturing facilities. Everything is great. And we're finally bringing this machine to market. The first machine will be done mid-September and ready to ship. We're building that first one, which is the blueprint of it. The first one will be what we mass produce. We're building 5 more in China. And then after that, we're bringing all of our production to the U.S., to Louisville, Colorado, which if you go to YouTube, you can see who our Louisville, Colorado manufacturer is, some really cool footage of that manufacturing facility. It's all on YouTube for you to see. But this is really amazing because we can bring our made in the USA and also cut costs on shipping and these amazing tariffs that this administration has placed to make it more difficult to do business in China. But we've already, we've got past that. I want to introduce you to Kaleem Musa. He's right here. He's on the team PopCom. He's head of product development innovation. If you look on YouTube, once again, you'll see Kaleem in the Netherlands, and we just closed a really big deal. So we have our cannabis product. That was the backbone of my pitch about the cannabis. Now, we don't do anything with cannabis. We have a product for cannabis dispensaries to use to help them to grow their businesses, to help them to verify customers and to sell in an automated way. Colleen went over there, got the touch points going, you know, in The Hague and in Amsterdam, and we're going to be rolling out a pilot. We'll be the first company ever to do this in the Netherlands country in coffee shops. It's just the biggest cannabis market. So thank you, Colleen. You know, he closed the deal. He closed the deal. Like I just opened the door. He jumped through the door, made friends with everybody, and got the deal done. But this is amazing for us because they're going to have the cannabis kiosks in these coffee shops. And what they're using them for is to, and I'll talk about this in my report really briefly, to order the products, learn product education in all languages because it's an international cannabis destination and they have a language barrier. People from all over the world come. So these kiosks will translate everything in any language that Google can translate, which is every language. So also delivering advertising and helping them be compliant with new government regulations around cannabis there. So that's an amazing new development that nobody knows about. The third, because the kiosks are coming, we're working on a really big sales partnership with Kiosk Information Systems, our partner in Louisville, to integrate our software. So we have 3 products. We have, first of all, software. We're a software company, but it's 3 ways it's delivered. Through the Pop Shop kiosk, which is the one that's on these flyers everywhere, the vending machine, the Pop Shop kiosk, the PopCom, just regular, we'll call stealth kiosk, which is, it doesn't dispense. That's the one that's going to go in Netherlands. And then we have our software API, which this software can be used in other people's machines, anybody's machines, and that's how we really scale, is by selling our software. So we have a partnership with them to sell our software to their customer base. So they already have about 250,000 kiosks deployed in the country today, and they're placing about 15,000 new kiosks in the market every year to now. So we're going to be working with them to integrate our software as an upsell for them, white labeling. So again, that's how we continue to scale. So we're really very close to revenue. I mean, we're getting revenue in deposits for the hardware, but like the way we really will scale is getting this software deployed. And the best way to get deployed is to have our hardware done. So we're very close. So your investment is paid for us to get this far. We were very stuck in a space where we couldn't get operational hardware because we had to go to China to get it. And a startup that's really just undercapitalized can't move the way we needed to move. So thank you again for helping us to get over that hump, because now we are fully funded and we have plenty of money to go out and get the product built. So thank you. Clap to yourselves. Clap to yourselves.
So I learned about PopCom from Dawn directly. I was a part of the New Me Accelerator and she was a mentor for us. And so in the presentation she did during the accelerator program, she was pitching her company as if she would to investors. And I learned about it instantly then and was intrigued by the journey and the story that she had, and in watching her through social media and reading about her in the magazines. I wanted to know more about token offerings and what that was all about, and I thought what better way than to invest in somebody that I truly support and learn along the way.
I heard about it through Will Motivation YouTube channel, and I just was motivated by him to invest, so he was like a big motivation.
I actually heard about popcorn through family because Dawn is my family. So I believe in family, so it's a little biased, but I also believe in innovation. I believe in the wave of the future, which way the future is headed, and I think that Dawn tapped on it, and I think this is going to be a really huge success.
Well, I was looking on the internet. A friend kind of told me about it. I looked on Start Engine and I saw the investment opportunity. I looked into the company. I saw with the vending solutions, and I saw with the blockchain technology and what it could do in the future. I was interested, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to invest in PopCom. And I looked at Dawn Dixon. She seemed like a solid person, so I jumped right in and not looking back.
So I went on YouTube and listened to her video, and I thought it was very interesting. So I went to Start Engine and I kind of read up on it, and I thought it was a great idea. The vending machines, you know, even getting into the cannabis and the different products that can be offered. So why not invest?
I became an investor a short while ago after seeing Dawn do an interview on the Breakfast Club, and I did some more research in on the company, and I really thought that it was worth me stepping out and getting my feet wet in investing.
I've been knowing Dawn Dixon, the owner of PopCom, for years, and she came to me with the idea, and I trust my friend with all of her ideas, so I gladly invested in the company.
I mean, I think that it's an awesome concept, it's an awesome idea. The future is really about convenience, and I think that's what this pretty much provides for people. It gives you that convenience. And for the owners, for say a person with a business like myself, it allows me to collect data so I can interact with my customers, so I actually know who my consumers are. Without that information, they're one and done. If you know, there's no way for me to know if they enjoy my product, didn't enjoy it. I don't know how to get any feedback to make any improvements or make any changes, and that's what this does.
I have been a major supporter and follower of all the wonderful work that Dawn has done with her previous business, Flat Out Heels. So when she started posting about the opportunity, I think it was like last fall, I was just completely zoomed in. I knew it was a great opportunity, number one, because of the green rush, clearly, but also just because of her success in the vending machine space prior to that. And I'm all about empowerment and being able to support one another, and the fact that she brought a new concept where the average person like myself can invest in something so major, even at a low cost, was a no-brainer for me. So I'm very, very excited to be a part of the PopCom family.
Well, I appreciated how it was just so innovative, and it's where we're moving. The face recognition, no one's doing that. So I was like, this is a no-brainer. Dawn's doing it, and I've watched her do the kiosks with the flat out, so this was a no-brainer for me.
So I found out about PopCom through online Start Engine, which is an investment platform for investors who want to invest their revenue. So I found out through PopCom through that, and I figured Dawn Dixon is the first African-American lady to raise $1 million in crowdfunding. So that's one of the reasons I support crowdfunding. I think it gives people who don't have the means, who are accredited investors, to invest their personal gains and finances to uphold themselves.